Well, IFL TV has an interview with Tom Saunders, who is Billy Joe Saunders' dad, and he is claiming that the fight is off. He is saying that he told DAZN he wanted a 22-foot ring. They told him you get a 20-foot ring or pack your bags, and he's saying that they have chosen to pack their bags and fly. How do I look at this? Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. Now, back to the video. Here's the deal. If this is true, if Billy Joe listens to his dad, he is going to miss a huge payday, the biggest payday he's ever had, for him pulling out of the fight on fight week. And I understand his gripes. I understand his complaints. But because he pulls out of this fight, I guarantee you he'll never have another big fight. I guarantee you Canelo will never give him another shot. And he's going to become irrelevant, at least at 168, in my opinion. So this is one of them things where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yes, you could lose to Canelo in a 2-foot smaller ring, but you could also win. Yes, Canelo may have an advantage because you can't be as mobile as you would like to be. However, if you are truly better than Canelo, you should be able to beat him regardless of the ring. If you are truly more skilled, you should be able to beat him regardless of how much room you have to move. Because you should be able to get out the fucking way with 18 feet, 20 feet, 22 feet, 24 feet. It does not matter. You should not have to be a little kid running around a car playing keep away. This is the thing that I look at. Billy, I agree. If Canelo said the ring, if Matchroom DAZN said the ring was going to be 24 feet initially, and they dropped it to 18, and then you're getting it moved to 20, I agree. I agree that it should be 24 because that's what it was contracted for if that is the case. Again, a lot of this is secondhand information, and I'm having to relay what I read or hear from, say, Billy Joe Saunders' dad, from articles, etc. I've never seen the contract, so I cannot confirm any amount of size of ring footage of how it goes. All I can do is report what I hear, and at the end of the day, how I see it is like this. If you truly take that flight, if you truly do not take this fight, then it is career suicide because you agreed to the fight, because you let it go all the way up to fight week. You could have been pulled out of the fight way before now, but because the fight is this Saturday, like we're on Monday, you have 5 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days to go before the fight, and you pull out. So now you've got DAZN, Matchroom losing a lot of money because they've already bought the venue, did everything they needed to do, promoted you, Canelo, to fight, and you pull out, you're going to cost them money. I would not be surprised if you do this, they shelf you. If you do this, they never give you another big fight, and it would be deserved. I don't care what your complaints are. At the end of the day, if you are truly better than Canelo, then you should be able to beat him in a 22-foot or a 20-foot. It's like you've been looking for excuses to get out of this fight the whole time. And the thing is, I agree with your complaints. I agree with you. But when you pull out, and with all the other stuff that you've said up to this point, it makes me really think that you didn't really want this fight. That you've been hollering to fight Canelo for all these years, chasing him through different weight class divisions. And here it is that you finally get the man that you've been calling out, and you pull out. You didn't really want this fight. You didn't really want it. And the closer it gets to the fight date, the more you're getting cold feet. So again, this is how I see it to recap to end this video. I understand his complaints. I agree. If it was for 24 feet initially, that's what it should stay. However, this is not a perfect world at all. And we can't pretend like we're living in a perfect world. And because it's not perfect, you have to be fluid. If you want to progress your career, sometimes you have to take a small loss to get a big gain. So if you lose 2 feet and beat Canelo, then every fight you have from here on, you're going to be making $20, $30 million. In the rematch, you'll probably make even more than that with Canelo. And your stocks will go through the roof. But by you pulling out, you're not going to get paid. They might even try to bring some legal charges against you because you're pulling out of a fight that you already got contractually bind to. So you do what you want to do. I'm not here to place judgment. I'm just saying that I believe he should take the fight. And if he pulls out, I really believe all along he never wanted it. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But to me, it just sounds like excuses.